let off the brake just like that.
Okay.
And then get back on throttle, get to your apex and let the thing unwind.
Got it.
You can carry that braking zone almost halfway through the turn.
Okay. Okay.
And that's effectively what trail braking is.
I might have, the last time we were out here, that was actually where I spun twice.
Okay.
So I might have a little residual left on that.
Right.
All right, where would you like me to drop you off?
Oh, wherever you're going, doesn't matter.
All right.
I can walk.
Appreciate that. That
Yeah,
was
man.
helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch the video, listen to what you're saying, and visualize. All right.
Yeah, that section right down at the end is kind of funky. Just try not to get tempted to make that into more of a turn than it is. So like everybody kind of bears to the right. You don't really need to. It's a straight line from the other end of the track the whole way down, like so that you're coming in and you got that funky little curb.
Right.
Like you basically just want to kind of come straight by it like this, and then immediately your eyes are up
to
on
the
top
other
of that.
the one that you're gonna diamond
so
off.
you're turning in, and you're not too tight, but you're about middle of the track.
Okay.
Like you're either too tight or you're too wide. So you're middle of the track. It's basically one radius the whole way up. It almost exits to that cone and then comes back down. You you kind of drop your left wheel over top of that curbing on the left side, and you kind of catch the curbing on your right side.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then the next thing, really, I would just be careful. Your next turn, whatever that is, onto the back straight.
Yeah.
You're starting to crab that. So what that is basically when our brain, we have a temptation to start to turn in early because we think that's going to be the safest thing. Unfortunately, that's the most dangerous. So
because it pushes you back out.
Yeah, so you're braking and you're starting to turn, or you're turning from kind of the middle of the track. So just try to use that turn onto the back straight is a bit sharper. It's a increasing radius. So it's sharper at the beginning and then opens up at the end. So it's a tight entry, and it's the same thing. Just think about every time you're braking. So my brake pedal is down and my wheel is starting to turn. So like it's pulling my foot up. Like whatever foot. I'm a Formula car racer, so I use both feet.
Right.
But so like your brake pedal is on. You're like 85-90% brake pressure. I'm turning in. I'm at like 70%, 60%, 50%, 40%, and then I'm back off. Okay. And then almost immediately I'm back on a little bit of throttle. Because that balance throttle, when you're in the middle point of a corner, the car is not really controlled. If you're off the brake and turning and no throttle, the car's just coasting. Right. And as you start to gain speed, you need to be able to control the car. Right. So even that like 10-15% throttle will help settle the car a bit. So that's the thing, like as you start to go faster, you want to make sure you have those fundamentals in, because that will help catch the car.
My foot is on a pedal at some point in time.
Exactly.
I'm either giving it, balance throttle, or I'm braking.